Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. We're here on the daily time frame and we want to take a look at what the market is doing right now and what the roadmap is telling us. So for now, the price here on the daily chart is consolidating below the $253 level. This is the 100% Fibonacci extension of the 1-2 setup here that we saw from the June low. So to measure those Fibonacci levels, which definitely matter, I mean, the price got rejected exactly here, right? To measure them, we take with the Fibonacci extension tool the length of the wave 1, we go to the low of the wave 2, and then we track the rally of the third wave. Yeah, we measure that. And for a third wave, it's normally the 138% extension level. That is the first ideal target for a third wave. Now, it can happen that we don't even get there. Then it's not really a healthy a healthy third wave. But to really, consider this an ideal third wave, we should at least get there. I mean, today someone asked me on Discord if the price could also reach $500 plus, and my answer was yes. I mean, of course, everything could happen. It's actually one of the targets above or levels above, yeah. But it will depend on how those microstructures really extend, how far. If the third wave extends beyond what would be considered the first ideal target at $305, maybe to 342 or even higher, yeah, I don't even have all those levels on the chart, then of course the fifth wave will likely also extend. And then suddenly we talk about $500 plus. But we are far away from that at the moment, and we should stay, let's say, realistic. We should stick to realistic targets, realistic projections. We should not get ahead of ourselves. And we want to keep it realistic and grounded. So those are more like checkpoint targets. So if we can get to $360 up there, this is the, let's say, one of the ideal bull market targets, yeah, then we have to just see how does the microstructure look like, yeah, when we get there. Are we possibly extended, and what does the chart actually do? Are we already with the wave count sort of in the last innings? At the moment, I think we're kind of in the mid to late stages here of this third wave. And once we have reached that $305 level, we can add support for wave 4. For now, however, to keep this move to the upside going, yeah, this wave C of 3, we need to monitor the relevant micro support levels on the smaller time frame. Once we break below them, yeah, we have a warning that a more meaningful top might be in. Let's take a look at the short-term chart for Solana. So obviously, I mean, nothing is set in stone, but we have a roadmap. And as long as relevant support levels are holding, the trend is up, local trend is up. Support levels for now are here. I mean, I treat currently what is happening, whatever is happening here. This pullback from the Sunday high, 14th of September, exactly a week ago, I treat this as a fourth wave chop for now. A choppy sideways price action, not bearish, yeah, but also not clearly directly bullish because we have not yet seen any meaningful reaction here to the to the support area, right? Yep, there was a reaction on Monday, and yep, on Wednesday as well, but we could not really sustain the breakout. So the price is likely still in this choppy sideways action. Next support levels are at $229 and $223, plus this ascending trend line here, which is part of that larger wedge pattern. And I have to say, below $217, the projection for the bulls would become a bit problematic. I mean, that's when I will assume that the bullish thesis will lose in relevance, you could say. Other scenarios will then become more likely. For example, a retest here of the lower boundary line. But as long as we're holding $217, I'm looking for higher prices here. In the very short term, I would really need to see some upside momentum from here to really get a first indication that we've bottomed. In the end, it's actually a break above the 78.6 retrace level at $249, $250, which, if broken, would signal that we're on our way to $261, $269, maybe even $280. For now, as I said, this is just a sideways chop here, nothing so meaningful, but overall I'm still looking for higher prices. For now, in the very, very short term, we're still holding above this trend line here, which I shared with you in the previous video, could be quite meaningful. So yeah, overall, as we're heading into Sunday, I think the zone up here is like a small micro support zone between 235 and 239. But I have no evidence yet that a low has formed. I would not be surprised by a little more downside if needed. But overall, the focus is on higher prices. That's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X for additional chart updates, news, much more. So there are also some more updates that we don't cover on YouTube, videos, and much more. The link is in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.